Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Call of Duty video. So today we have a bunch of new information because Season 5 for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone was finally revealed, which is going to be launching next week on the 11th/12th of August depending on which time zone you are in. So we've finally gotten the key art reveals that was previously leaked by Smart Guy over on Twitter a couple days ago, and as you can see, I love the marketing style they are going for. Obviously this is very reminiscent of a Black Ops 1 with all of the different numbers flickering all over the screen, and we get our look at the main Battle Pass operator. Now I believe this Battle Pass operator is one of the previously leaked ones called Kitsune. A lot of people were saying I'm pronouncing that wrong in my prior videos, but anyways, as you guys know, within the Season 4 outro cutscene we saw her mask was left there on the ground, so I'm assuming she's probably not actually going to be wearing it, which is going to be the first member of Perseus to not be wearing a mask that we've seen within the seasons at least. But she does have a damaged eye, which I guess is why she was wearing a mask previously. And yeah, it does seem like Season 5 is going to be Japanese themed, as there's two other operators that have leaked called Kingsley and Surge. We're not exactly sure if these are just internal names or whether they'll be the actual names, but they are based off of Japanese folklore. I believe there might be another one codenamed Striker. Anyways, we do see one of the new weapons that is going to be within Season 5, I'm assuming within the Battle Pass, which is the Tech 9, which is a semi-automatic pistol, so it's not a SMG like a lot of people are saying. However, it does seem like we are going to be able to dual wield these, and as you can see, the operator is in a similar stance to the Black Ops 1 marketing, and in fact the gun even has Sally written on it. And Trek have changed their profile picture over on Twitter to this, and a lot of people are joking that Among Us is coming to Black Ops Cold War, so we're not exactly sure what this icon or emblem is for, but I'm guessing it's a logo of a new mode coming to the game. But yeah, it does seem to have some sort of Among Us theme to it, because you just have this blacked out character on the left and you have a hacker or mysterious character on the right, so it might be a game mode which is like hackers versus the regular players. I'm not exactly sure, but in the background we do see the new 6v6 multiplayer map Echelon, and I'll talk about that more in a second because we have received the Season 5 cinematic cutscene trailer. But first of all, something interesting from the key art, and thanks to Eric Maynard for pointing this out on Twitter. But as you can see, since this season is going to be Japanese themed, there's a bunch of Japanese text, and when you translate some of it, it translates to Vanguard Upcoming. So this confirms that the name of this year's Call of Duty, which is going to be set in World War II, mainly based around the Pacific Theater, developed by Sledgehammer Games, is in fact going to be Call of Duty Vanguard. So the reveal is very, very soon. Now, we do not have a confirmed release date. Some people are thinking it might be soon after Season 5 releases, maybe in Season 5 Reloaded, but honestly, in my own personal opinion, I think it might be happening with the release of Season 5, maybe the day of release to introduce Season 5. Now, that's just a guess, I could be completely wrong, but I feel like we might see an alpha, which is probably going to be PlayStation exclusive, similar to Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War, right at the end of August, if not at the beginning of September, and then there'll be a beta, you know, a little bit after that, closer to launch in November. So yeah, maybe the reveal is going to be during Season 5, but it just makes me feel like if it is during Season 5, the timing's going to be a bit weird, so it's why I think it might be happening very, very soon, literally with the release next week. But I'm just guessing. Obviously, we do not have any confirmed information, but considering the fact that they are teasing it within Season 5's marketing material is why I'm thinking that maybe it is going to be revealed right at the start of Season 5. But we will just have to wait and see. Anyways, I'm going to play the Season 5 trailer for you right now, the cutscene, and I'll come back in a second to talk a little bit more about it.
Reaching the last firewall now.
Get it done. Reinforcements are already inbound.
Mayday! Mayday! Echelon station has fallen! Assailants unknown!
God damn it! LZ will be hot.
Copy that. We're ready.
We're in. Starting the upload.
Take 3, circle left. On me.
Let's do this.
On your knees! Fucking now!
Bang, bang.
What the fuck?
Broadcast is live. Excellent work.
Told you it would be easy. Headed home.
So yeah, within the trailer we got a look at the new Echelon multiplayer map, which is set in Teufelsberg in Berlin, Germany. That I've already talked about in prior videos since it was revealed within the Season 4 outro cutscene, but it takes place on this man-made mound that was actually built off of all of the ruins and debris from World War II in Berlin, and there is an American listening tower here that Perseus seemed to have hacked into, and yeah, I love that cutscene. It was a lot of fun, and I don't really want to talk too much about it because I have a lot already to talk about within this video. But let me know if you've noticed anything interesting within the trailer that you want to point out. As I said earlier, we know the Tech 9 is going to be a new weapon in Season 5. There was also, I believe, a shotgun, specifically a sawed-off shotgun shown within the trailer. So that seems like there's another weapon. If you spot any other weapons or any skins or anything that are going to be coming in the future within that cutscene, let me know in the comment section down below. But I am looking forward to this map. Obviously, we see the two different satellites, and this map seems like it's going to be really, really interesting indeed. And unrelated to Black Ops Cold War, the Soap Operator bundle just went live inside of Modern Warfare and Warzone today. So you can purchase it for 2,400 Call of Duty points. Obviously, with everything that's happening with Activision right now, I'm sure a lot of people don't want to actually pay for this bundle, because not only will you get access to Soap, which I just want to say is extremely ugly and is a complete downgrade of the original Soap. So I don't know why anyone would want to buy this character anyways, because he's a complete caricature of the original character and literally looks like a Love Island contestant. But you do unlock the CX-9 SMG instantly upon purchasing this bundle, so that's probably why most people will want to get this bundle. But you can unlock the CX-9 very easily. All you need to do is get 2 long shot kills using SMGs in 5 different multiplayer matches. Now, I've already unlocked this ages ago because you used to be able to do it early within survival. I don't know why they never patched that, because this has been a thing literally for 6+ months now. But anyways, the weapon is finally live in the game. Now, when it first released, it was having lots of bugs with people not being able to equip it and stuff like that, but Raven Software have fixed the issues with it. I'm not exactly sure why every time a new weapon and a bundle releases, there seems to be issues every single time inside of Warzone and Modern Warfare. I don't really know what the issue is, especially because we have been waiting for this content for quite some time. Now, in terms of the RAL LMG, I'm guessing that'll be coming probably within Season 5 at some point to Modern Warfare and Warzone, since that's the last bit of content from all of this quote-unquote Season 7 content that has been sporadically releasing throughout 2021 to Modern Warfare. Okay, so this next thing that I want to mention is regarding the latest Activision investor call. So they held this investor call today, and honestly, it was extremely boring. Well, it is an investor call, so that's to be expected, but all of these higher ups at Activision just seem to have no personality. And with all of the recent lawsuits and all of these allegations surrounding Activision, a lot of them seemed very nervous and scared, and rightly so. But it was announced today that various different higher-ups over at Blizzard have stepped down from their roles and new people have been put in charge. I'm not going to go over the specifics, but that's good news that they are somewhat restructuring the company. I feel like a lot of people have just fled Blizzard because they were just scared to face the investor call, but to be honest, they didn't really talk much about the allegations during the investor call. They kind of just brushed it under the rug and said that they are focusing on diversity and inclusivity and improving their work environment, but, you know, just saying generic statements like that doesn't really do anything, you know. But they did talk about their earnings and stuff like that, and what is interesting is they said that more people have played Call of Duty in Q2 of 2021 than the entirety of 2020. I don't even know how that's possible. For everyone saying Call of Duty is dead, it is far from dead. Literally, they are smashing records every single year. Both Modern Warfare and Warzone are highly played. Even with the hacker issues and a lot of people leaving the game, clearly it's still doing really well. Black Ops Cold War is doing really well as well. I think a lot of people are stuck in a bubble online where they don't really just accept that Call of Duty is doing really well right now. Now, I understand that those player numbers are including Warzone, Modern Warfare, Cold War, and also Call of Duty Mobile, so it is factoring in a lot of things, but does it really matter at the end of the day? At the end of the day, more people are playing Call of Duty overall than ever before, which means they're playing other games less, and even Call of Duty Mobile is on track to make over $1 billion in revenue in 2021, so that's doing phenomenal for them. Obviously, recently Undead Siege, the Zombies mode, has been added to that game. I did play it a little bit, but honestly, I just kind of found it a bit clunky. I don't really play Call of Duty Mobile much, so I didn't really enjoy it much. I didn't really like how they introduced premise to Call of Duty Mobile either, because it just seemed like it was a bit of a cash grab, especially because those characters had a worthwhile death and sacrifice at the end of Tag der Toten, and it just didn't really seem right to bring them back in a kind of cash grabby way. I understand that it isn't canon and stuff like that, but still the writing and stuff seem very poor, especially with Tom Kane, the voice actor who plays Takeo, unfortunately faced a stroke earlier this year, so he's currently unable to voice act, and hopefully he does recover well. But because of that, basically they just made Takeo fall unconscious so that he wouldn't have to voice act, and I just felt like it wasn't really the right way to go about handling it. But yeah, they did confirm that there is going to be a big integration with Warzone when Vanguard releases, and they also went on to say that there are some big events and changes planned for Warzone in fall of this year. Obviously, since we are going to be getting the new Pacific Theater Warzone map, people are hoping that there's going to be a much better anti-cheat introduced into the game sometime around Vanguard's release. I don't know if that's actually going to be coming, but I would imagine there is stuff behind the scenes going on right now. They are probably working on it. Yes, it is taking quite some time, but Call of Duty is running on a really old engine, and yes, even though with Modern Warfare it's been greatly updated, the problem is that a lot of the groundwork for the engine is still really old and layered, and I think that's the issue why it's a lot harder to introduce anti-cheat into the game, because it's literally just millions of lines of code, because it's just been getting adapted every single year. But yeah, I would imagine when Vanguard releases, since they're apparently going to be introducing like fighter jets, and you know, we're going to have dogfights in Warzone, and apparently there's going to be some sort of semi-destructible environments coming where you're going to be able to destroy small buildings and stuff like that, according to the Chinese League of Victor. So I'm sure that's some of the stuff that they are referencing. But yeah, I am excited because they did say that there's a lot of Warzone events planned. Now, of course, the Vanguard reveal itself is going to be one of them. I'm not really sure what the other stuff is going to be though. Activision did say that Sledgehammer Games are doing really well with development and everything is coming along well. Of course, that is a generic statement though. It doesn't really tell us anything. They could just be bluffing. And by the way, regarding the sales figures, because they're saying, you know, they're making so much money and more people are playing than ever before, and a lot of people say that, well, they're lying. That's literally a federal offense. Like, that would be such a bad thing for them to do. I do think they manipulate data a little bit. Like, what they're telling us isn't incorrect, but the way they tell us stuff, by the fact that they bundle in all of the Call of Duties into one by saying that there are more people playing Call of Duty than ever before, but it's including Cold War, Warzone, Modern Warfare, and COD Mobile. That's a way to kind of manipulate the data, because we don't know how many people are playing each Call of Duty game individually, just that more people are playing overall. So they do kind of bundle in things together, or carefully time which dates they are referencing to make it seem better than it actually is, but none of what they're saying is incorrect. The most interesting thing from the call is that they did confirm that there is a new Call of Duty mobile game in the works, completely separate from the Call of Duty mobile game that already exists. Of course, we know that Warzone is coming to mobile at some point, and they also inferred that there might be crossplay coming with console and PC. So I do think that Warzone mobile is coming and crossplay is going to be a thing. I don't know if that's going to mean people are going to be able to hack. I have no idea how this is going to work. As you guys know, Activision actually opened up its own studio just for mobile Call of Duty. So yeah, I think Warzone mobile is going to be huge. There's a huge audience for mobile games in Asia and stuff like that. So Activision are just trying to branch out to that audience that they've already established with Call of Duty Mobile, which by the way is very successful. I swear to God, it literally gets more views on YouTube than Black Ops Cold War. So it has a lot of players, and recently with the Undead Siege Zombies mode being added, it makes me feel like if they are bringing a completely separate Call of Duty app to mobile to have Warzone within it, whether it's going to have a zombies portion as well, because Outbreak and also this Zombies Siege mode in Call of Duty Mobile feel like testing to me, and I feel like in the future there's going to be some sort of big open world zombies experience coming, and I think that is going to be on mobile and also console as well. And I wonder if when Warzone Mobile comes, whether it's going to have a zombies portion within it, some sort of open world zombies experience, and you're going to be able to cross play between console, PC, and also mobile. And Zombie Siege could be a bit of a tester for that. I don't know what's going to happen in terms of hackers though on mobile, since the issue is already bad on PC, and I don't know how bad hacks are over on mobile, but I believe it's a little bit bad, but not as bad. I really don't know how Warzone is going to play on mobile though. Call of Duty Mobile's controls are actually pretty good, but they are a bit clunky. But if they're going to have crossplay with console and PC, the mobile experience is probably going to have to feel almost the same as the console and PC experience. So I don't know how they're going to make that feel so seamless. But yeah, I do feel like a big open world zombies experience is going to be coming at some point. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the Victis maps Transit, Dire Eyes and Buried are remastered in some sort of COD Zombies mobile game, or maybe within COD Mobile, as opposed to in Black Ops Cold War or a future console release. But if there is going to be crossplay between mobile and console, it might come to both. The reason why I say that is because obviously we've already seen Transit inside of Call of Duty Mobile. It just never released to the public. It was within the alpha build. So I do feel like maybe that is where we're going to see the Victis maps that were supposed to release in Black Ops 4 at one point in time. The last thing that I want to mention is some other stuff coming in Season 5 for Black Ops Cold War. So this is huge information. So earlier I talked about how Echelon is going to be a new 6v6 map. The description is Stitch sends kit soon to infiltrate and broadcast the evolved numbers from a US listening station in Germany and activate sleeper agents across the globe. Set in Teufelsberg, Germany. There is also going to be a remaster of Slums from Black Ops 2 inside of Black Ops Cold War in Season 5. Now we've just seen it inside of Call of Duty Mobile as well, so it's good to see it coming to Cold War at the exact same time. And also Drive-In, a classic map from Black Ops 1, is also going to be coming to Black Ops Cold War. I'm guessing these will be available within Onslaught for PlayStation users for Zombies. And the description for Drive-In is NATO Special Forces have discovered a Perseus operation on US soil at an abandoned drive-in. I wonder whether Drive-In is going to have a gunfight variant as well, because it is a little bit small. And with Season 5, we are finally going to be seeing the Flamethrower Scorestreak that has literally been showing up in marketing material for Cold War for a while now. It showed up within Season 1's marketing material and on some marketing material for Firebase Z, but it is finally going to be releasing to the game at last. And it's probably going to be available in Zombies to purchase with salvage as well. And regarding Zombies, because this season we're probably not going to get much content as opposed to the prior season, since I'm assuming DLC 4 is going to be coming in Season 6, I am hoping though that Season 5 might introduce a new Outbreak Easter egg, considering Ravenov is still there, and maybe we could see some other content, but it seems like we're going to be seeing a new perk in Season 5. Now of course we've had the Dark Ether jingles for Double Tap and PhD Flopper in the files of the game since launch, so that's what we think are the next two perks to release, but it seems like the next perk to release is actually Death Perception Soda, which was a perk within Black Ops 4 Zombies. So I don't know whether Double Tap or PhD Flopper has been cancelled, or maybe even both of them, and instead we're going to be seeing Death Perception, or maybe PhD Flopper and Double Tap are both going to be coming with DLC 4 as actual perk machines, because if we're not going to be getting a new map in Season 5, maybe Death Perception is just going to be available within the Wonder Fizz machine. But yeah, I wonder whether either PhD or Double Tap has been cancelled. We will just have to wait and see. If you didn't play Black Ops 4 Zombies, what Death Perception does is it allows you to see nearby enemies through walls, and you receive a screen indicator on screen when enemies approach the player from off screen. It will also highlight the critical damage spots for boss zombies, etc. Honestly, this perk isn't very useful, but now we are going to have the perk upgrades, so they've probably combined the abilities of Death Perception with another perk. Maybe one of those is Double Tap or PhD Flopper, but it doesn't seem to really coincide with Death Perception. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be a Wonder Fizz exclusive perk. Maybe it is going to be available as its own perk machine, but if that is the case, then I don't really know how that's going to work. It makes it seem like, yes, this is just going to be in the Wonder Fizz, considering there's probably not a new map in Season 5. Anyways, that's everything I wanted to go over in today's video. Thank you for watching the video, and make sure to subscribe if you're not here for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.